Hey guys, here we are at Daytona for a 60-lap race in the NASCAR O'Reilly cars. I'm trying to figure out what the series is called now. It's not the Xfinity series anymore. I think it's like the O'Reilly Auto Parts series, the No Apps series. So, yeah, first ever race in this car. I guess I don't know, nothing's really changed with the car, I believe. So we've actually raced plenty of races with this car, but the first time under the new sponsorship. Anyways, this is a open race at Daytona, so yeah, a lot of different setups. We're just running fixed, haven't made a single change. I was hoping it was fixed setup, but hopefully we'll be able to stay in the draft and contend. We can see a lot of people manage to find a lot more time qualifying wise, single car runs. We have a 26 car field. We're the 2 car. Always a bit scared with these restrictor plate races just because easy to lose a lot of iRacing due to just getting involved in the big one or something. I think the last race that was here around 2 hours ago, 18 people ended up finishing on the lead lap out of 28. So there's like a 50% chance you might either be wrecked out or be able to contend near the end. Might actually have some green flag pit stops if we can get a long run, so we'll try to survive. And also, this is where it's at 5:30 in sim. It might be from sunset tonight. It might just be sunset the whole time. We ramped up the graphics settings, so we'll have a lot of nice sun in our eyes, which might be challenging coming out of turn 4, but will look pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoy, and see you at the end.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. Pit road is closed. Jetstar 22 car. About to go green. Stay focused. Green, green, green. Outside.
it. I don't want to be here anymore.
Car outside. Outside, clear. Outside. Clear outside.
Is there too much glare off of it?
Especially when it's in our 3 and the sun is
Called strategy, baby.
Easy, tell it.
my bad.
All good.
Car inside. Clear.
Thank you.
Inside. Clear inside.
They give me some sticky time.
Right down the side.
Got much better.
Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. New fast flat ticket. Clear inside.
Oh man, fucking engine blew up.
The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit
Check
road is
up,
closed.
goddammit,
Left
check
up
up,
20.
bro.
Carbide. You
Come
had the position
on,
when the yellow
stupid
flag came
idiot.
out. Pasta 13. Car
They must see
pasta
that.
16. Car pasta 18. Car pasta 3. Car.
I needed that just so I could breathe. If I wasn't paying attention to my temps.
Yeah, Jared, I don't know how I didn't get killed out there.
Pasta 24. Car pasta 3. Car. Pasta
Yeah, I apologize.
18. Car pasta 3. Car pasta 16. Car.
All good stuff. Fucking pay attention.
Pasta 25, car pasta 13, car letter 20, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road's open. Pasta 13, car. Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. Go, go, go! Line up, single file. Catch the 5 car.
Yeah, somehow I had 0 seconds of damage. I don't know how.
Did you hit anything? It didn't look like you hit anything.
I didn't hit anything. I just got door slammed in the right side by them coming down into me.
So,
Letter 5 car by. Letter 12 car by. One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. Catch the 26 car. Catch the 26 car. Catch the 26 car. About to go green. Stay focused. Green, green, green. Car outside.
nice, man.
Keep that flight stick under control.
Or what?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Don't do that again.
Clear up top. Outside. Clear up top. Outside. Clear outside, Morgan. Outside. Clear outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
That's Stevie Wonder looking at
2 wide.
Heads up,
Outside is clear. Car outside. Clear up top. car outside. Outside clear.
That was on me, my bad, guys.
Good job on the accident.
Devin, I'm gonna be dropping down the pit here.
Caution, yellow
Wait,
flag.
what the fuck?
They want
You
you
just hooked
in
me.
single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Jetstar 20, car, Jetstar 20, car, Pastor 18.
Like, what in the clown
car,
bullshit
Jetstar
was
20,
that?
car,
If you didn't, I was
Pastor
probably
18,
dead.
car, Pastor 18, car, line up,
What's that,
single
what?
file. Pit road is closed. Letter 15,
Said I appreciate you for
carbide.
letting me down, because if you didn't, I was probably going to be dead.
Yeah, I figured just hop down and we could ride till the end there. I was good on fuel, so
Pastor 8, car.
I was looking for someone to work with.
I thought I
Jetstar
needed to
15,
save fuel,
car.
otherwise I would have stayed up there with it.
14, come around. Okay, we'll be right.
If that's come around.
Letter 15, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? I think it was the 26.
Pit
Just
road's
fucking
open.
hooked me.
Jetstar 15, car.
Yeah, that would be the guy that was complaining about all the quote-unquote Stevie Wonders.
Yes, that was me, my bad.
Yeah, I know James. He's a cool guy. I know he didn't mean to do that, whoever got hooked. It was just misjudgment.
Pit box in 10.
Lucky dog coming high.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Jay, I'm sorry about the big pickup, man. I just didn't know where to go.
Well, we're alive. Kind of got, I feel like the guy turned down and there was no space there, but yeah, we avoided the second wreck, luckily. Just, not sure when it's time to push. I feel like it's way too early right now, so that's why we're not going to the outside just yet. Maybe at some point if there's momentum.
Go, go, go!
So, was that the whole field? Because it looked like it was the whole field.
It looks like the whole field of mine here.
They want you in single file. Letter 13, carbide.
Yeah, I didn't see anybody make it through.
Wait, so there are just 5 of us left with no damage?
Yeah, we
Letter
can't do
12, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag
I
came
didn't
out.
see anybody make it through though. I literally was the last car to make it through there.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. Letter 25, carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Stay with you guys on.
I have to let the 25 by.
Letter 18, car by. Catch the 25 car. Catch the 15 car. Letter 18, car by.
Or is active.
Get ready, going green. Green, green, green. Car outside,
I gotta get out and take a pit somehow.
clear. Outside. Clear up top. Outside. Outside clear. Car outside.
Yeah, I tried. I tried.
Car outside.
Clear high.
Yeah, I don't know what's coming up the track.
Check.
Clear.
You said we need to walk this track.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. You want to use the time to split around up this wood.
Outside. Clear outside. You want it. Car outside. Clear outside. You want it.
What in the world is that, you dumbass?
I'm clear
I got
inside.
too hard, I'm sorry. You pushed too hard, you just drove through me. Yeah, I'm fucked up and I'm trying to lose momentum, I'm sorry. I'm fucked up.
Sorry. I was just trying to get out. I'm not blow up.
Outside clear. Inside. Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Let the pace car by.
I don't know who's fucking stupid. Whoever that lapper was or the next team.
I had it.
Yeah, I apologize for whoever got hooked right there. He hit the wall in front of me and it just shoved me down the racetrack. I couldn't do anything.
Catch the pace
So
car.
we were going
Pit
so
road
slow
is
I
now
had to
open.
recrank my car.
Heavy, please. $17. Fill up. Oh shit, my bad. I wasn't even paying attention. I apologize.
Catch the pace car. Closed. Pit road is closed. Car 13. Got the lucky dog. Let them past on the outside. Letter 13. Car by. Catch the pace car. Catch the pace car. Past the 6 car. Past the 21 car. Past the 6 car. Catch the pace car. One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside.
Take your time, it's only one lagoon.
Catch the pace car.
Hey, whoever's behind me, I'm not going to go full force. I'm trying to drop to the back. I'm just trying to get an on.
You have control. Maintain the pace speed until the restart zone. Then go. Green flag, green flag. 5 laps to go.
on, dude.
You won. All right.
22, you're a dummy. You're so dumb.
Let's freaking go!
Good race, guys. Good race.
Hell yeah!
Good job.
Woo!
Thanks for the push, Zach. Appreciate it.
We got the win. Let's go.
It is a super speedway, but that does not mean do dumb shit. Good win, John.
Thank you guys. That was really fun there. Man, first restrictor plate race of the year. We got the dub. We got the win, man, by 6 thousandths of a second, 3 wide to the line, having to defend those outside lines. I didn't know if it was gonna be the high line I was gonna be working, the middle line. I just went middle. I felt like even if the high line had more momentum, there wasn't gonna be as many people pushing up there. Just looking in my mirror the whole race, praying I wasn't gonna get a bad push in the corners. Man, these these cars are awesome to race, and man, the sunset hard to see out of turn 4 eventually turned into night. Car really felt gripped up at night. Bit of bumps in the corner. New first ever race win with this wheelbase, this Sim Magic base. Let's burn it down. Let's go.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
I don't know if we have the graphic settings where we can see the smoke or if there's just not much smoke. I'll need to check that in the replay, but yeah, burned it down. Let's see if there's a victory lane. I don't even know if there's a victory lane available here. Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no.
You want to go look at lap 51 with me?
Okay. First of all, let's check out those donuts. Was there smoke or not? I guess there was a little bit. I'm just trying to tell if it was... Yeah, I guess that's reasonable smoke. It looks a little bit small, but did the burnouts in the grass. I mean, we had screen freezes over the last like 3 races. Finally made some changes and didn't have any screen freezes in this race. And man, look at the difference. When you have screen freezes, the race is just over. You get in a wreck. I mean, that was at 3 different road courses, and now no screen freeze. Obviously, it didn't lead to our win, but we just needed something to go right, and it finally did. Man, that's awesome. So like I said, by lap 40, we had just run the inside the whole race. We had no experience at the outside line. We were barely even running in the top 10. Look at this guy. This guy, did he start dead last? Yeah, 26 cars, started last, ended up getting second place. Kudos to Nick, man. That's an impressive drive. And Duan as well, 24th. Look at all these people starting in the back. So, yeah, let's just go back to this is just awesome pack racing. I don't know if I like this or A class. I feel like A class or like the next gen cars that is. Um, I, I feel like you can make the high line work without as many cars there, which I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. I like the fact that it's like if there's two cars, you might not even consider going. Where it's like in next gen, if you just side draft super hard, two cars can kind of keep up with the train of cars, which I guess is somewhat unrealistic. I do like how it's not just a different car and different speed and a different draft. It's like the way that you catch up to cars here. I feel like in the next gen, you let off the gas a little bit and you suck right back up. Here, you really have to almost be on the full gas the whole time, and if you let off a little bit, unless the cars just like bunch up a lot, you're gonna lose a car length to them. And it's not like you're gonna lose the draft, but if a car wants to slide down, they can easily do that. Where in the next gen, it's a lot easier to keep that car length buffer close. So yeah, let's just see. I mean, just looking at the positions here, lap 40, it's literally we're like what eighth in line or so. Um, yeah, I mean, we were going nowhere. We didn't really intend to. I was just trying to judge how the field was looking, seeing how aggressive it was. It just seemed that there was a lot of like shuffling around in terms of the high side, and I was like, if I join the high side, first of all, they might not go somewhere. Two, we're catching lap cars going 3 wide, which is breaking up the momentum a little bit. And it's like if there's a wreck, I'd rather be a little bit further back to have time to avoid it. Obviously not too far back, but yeah, here we are running the inside line. Eventually we get to the outside there, and this helped bring us up to the front, but it was a four-car train. Let's actually go back like a lap or so. Yeah, we jumped onto this four-car train, and look at the momentum. We were like fourth, alongside of fourth, and working all the way together and then this guy went to the high side, broke up the lead, and this top two cars ended up going down to the bottom, which was a really smart move. Then it's just us two, and you can see how hard it is for us to do the same thing that they just did, where they both cleared to the bottom. It's just this inside line, a lot of momentum working, and we're kind of staying with them. And then I don't even know what happened, and we were able to get back to the bottom here. Um, yeah, I was trying to work together with people when I felt it was advantageous to do so. Then here comes the high side, and I was like, okay, still 12 laps to go, long ways. Um, we're stuck kind of fourth in line, and then the high side breaks up again. You just like it's been so many times where you go to the high side and it ends up breaking up due to various reasons. But this was a very interesting decision because it was like we were fourth in line on the bottom, and then we ended up catching 2 lap cars, and the whole field went to pass them to the high side. And so it's like you don't often get opportunities like this where you pass them in the corners, and you're like, okay, well now that we're passing them, I can either just form my own line on the high side, or I could go back down to the bottom and I just saw this whole train of cars behind, and I'm just like, let's stay to the high side and see what we can do anything. And so all these three guys went to the bottom, we stayed high, and let's see how many guys went with us. I mean, it's just this one guy for now, but then we have this extra, and now it's 4 cars against 6 or so, and so it's not even, but I feel like we have a chance. And so we're able to somewhat hang on here, somewhat, I mean, even the line that we were running, I couldn't tell what the guys behind wanted to do because early on, everyone was just running above the seam the whole lap, and I'm like, we're at a losing time. If we can just stay close in the corners and then run up high and like use that momentum out of the corners, that will help. And luckily, I feel like these guys finally figured that out. Both of us cleared to the bottom barely. Man, that, that was close. Look how the margin for the 20 car to clear down. That had to be so small. So now we're in the lead and went to the high side again. Just goal at this point, trying to block both lanes at the same time, trying to cover the high side out of the corners and then bottom line in the corners. So here we are coming out of the corners, a lot of momentum high side and block them. Then the 6 goes down, and now that we're on the straightaway and heading into the corner is going to cover low. Now I see this long train of cars coming to the high side. I probably could have covered that, and I believe there it is. The caution came out with like 8 laps to go. So what happened here? Well, it looks like we have what caused this? Oh man, that is so unfortunate. So that's Ty that ends up going into Christopher. Let's ride chase view here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 Yeah, that's just he's holding his line, he's doing fine, and the 5 just keeps going lower and lower. And what caused him to come down? Did he bounce off the wall here? Is that what? I mean, these guys are sliding up really quickly. The guy gets in the outside line. Oh, so yeah, it's just that momentum. The fact that second place in line ended up getting into the wall. This guy nowhere to go. Ended up kind of checking up into the back bumper. Got him sideways. He's just kind of trying to recover the car and just turns down. So yeah, a bit of, I would say a little bit of an overreaction, but essentially it started from the fact that Nicholas got in the wall. So anyways, that gave us a restart with five laps to go here. And starting on pole, I was just hoping I could hang on, and let's watch these last 5 laps from TV view. look at that margin of victory in just a second, but I want to point out is just how close this race could have ended up so differently. It was all in turn 1 and 2 because we had this white car kind of trying to figure out what lane he was going to go in, and here we have the 19, the black car, who ends up splitting them, putting them 3 wide, and imagine this 19 car if there was contact there. This was so close, Duan and Ty. If they ended up spinning, both of them wrecked out, possibly even the 14 or so, but more than anything, that just kills the outside line with both of these guys gone. I feel like that so easily could have happened. Look how close he is right there, sliding up to them, somehow makes, if anything, the smallest contact, but no one's wrecked out there, and as a result, uh, this white car falls a little bit back, but more importantly, the middle outside line still has momentum. If that didn't happen, I probably could have fallen down to fifth. I mean, with this inside line just flying by us. So, man, that that move by Duan made such a huge difference. Then a lot of bumping on the back straight. I'm trying to tell what happened there, honestly. I feel like the 10 big checkup from the 10. That just shows like the accordion effect that these cars have. When this inside ended up, yeah, the leader got really shook up. The car in fourth in line just didn't like see that happening or isn't able to react in time. Hits the back of the 10 and then causes him to shoot to the outside, and then they end up wrecking. So the accordion effect with these cars, it can happen so quickly. So then, or basically, I feel like that actually helps us a little bit more because then there's only 3 cars left in the inside, not as much momentum. It's basically 3 against 2 at this point. A lot of momentum out of the final corner. Going back here, and all I had to do was pray that I didn't get spun at this point. I was like, no matter where the 19 goes, I don't think he's gonna get by me. Will the 21 get there? Probably could have pinched a little closer in case things were looking a bit scary, but coming to the line, margin of victory. Look how close this was. Slow motion. And there we go. 6 thousandths of a second, we end up getting the win. So, yeah, just awesome. Close restrictor plate finish. Just another classic one there. Let's watch this in full speed. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I can't believe you pulled it off. It's just these things are so hard to win, having to find the right lane, right time. Wow. So yeah, that's we have a league race tomorrow. This is definitely good practice for that. I don't know. That's a fixed setup too. So um, yeah, let's hope we can duplicate it. If not, this is still a pretty awesome result. See you next time.